is here. The champ 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 is here.
Yeah, Greenland.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
Hello again, everyone. John Ammo reporting to you from the archives here on YouTube. Coming back to you after a long week of mourning between my Philadelphia Eagles and my New York Mets, who are down 3-2, who I still think are going to win tonight. Man, I'm getting bruised and battered. You try to take a couple of days off and you hear all kinds of comments, so I guess I've become the official spokesman / defender here of the Philadelphia Eagles on YouTube, so it wouldn't look right if I didn't come back and post about my team's heartbreaking loss this past Sunday. But, you know, that being said, it was a good game played by both teams, and I will say that the New Orleans Saints definitely surprised me. Didn't think they were a playoff caliber team, a team that could stay toe-to-toe with the Eagles. I was wrong, but it's okay. You know, we're not going to win every single game. We're obviously not going to go 15-1 or 14-2 or anything like that. I predicted 12-4. It's looking pretty good that might come about right now. If not, at worst, I would say 11-5. But you know, hats off to the New Orleans Saints, man. They played a good football game all around, and more importantly, Peyton is a very good NFL football coach. And to take the last 4 minutes off the clock like he did, I just got to tip my hat off to him and say, wow. I expected a 31-17 defeat. They got beat 24-27. Did pretty good on my other picks, though. But unfortunately, I kind of fucked up with my bets this week. I was pretty confident that the Eagles would win, so I put them in a lot of my parlays. So note to self, don't put one team in every single one of your bets. You might lose. On to the game. Drew Brees, my fantasy football quarterback. He looked great. Donovan McNabb also, looked great again. He had another stellar game. Obviously, you got to go with Joe Horn. Had an explosive game. I don't know what happened in the backfield with Michael Lewis. I'm not sure that benching Michael Lewis and starting Sean Constantine is the answer. I kind of like Michael Lewis, and every player has a bad couple games. He's still a Pro Bowl safety in my eyes. So but hats off to Joe Horn. He ran good routes and he got freed up, and whatever he did right. So another big game for Deuce McAllister. It seemed like every time he touched the ball, it was positive yards. And Reggie Bush too. He didn't do too much, but he did enough that looked really good. He was moving the ball really well upfield every time he touched the ball. Game ball goes to Drew Brees for obvious reasons. He played a stellar game, including a fourth quarter, turnaround that helped his team stay ahead. Game turkey, Ryan Moats. What are you thinking with that punt block? That cost us the game right there. That was absurd. This is the type of shit that costs us football games, man. So I'm in double mourning this week, man. I got the Eagles losing this Sunday, and now my Mets are down 3-2. What's John Ammo going to do if the Mets go down? I don't know. I predicted World Series this whole time, so it's going to be tough, but I truly believe that the Mets will take it to Game 7 on Thursday. So it's, we're at home. The Cardinals were at home yesterday. They were supposed to win. I don't know what Willie Randolph is thinking / doing some of the times that he's there. I didn't see Leo Franco bat at all yesterday during the game, and I watched Jose Valentin and Sean Green goose egg time and time again. So a lot of things are going wrong. Cliff Lloyd shouldn't have started the first game of the series. There's another game where Guillermo Mota batted with the bases loaded. I'm happy that we're in the playoffs. I'm happy that we have a chance to go to the World Series, but I don't know about Willie Randolph, man. Everybody says he's such a great coach. I don't know. I question that guy. And speaking of coaching, back to the Philadelphia Eagles. It's about time that we start playing better football from quarter to quarter, from bell to bell. It seems to me like every single week now we're starting to lose the game, 14-0 or 17-3 or 17-10, or we're down by a touchdown or 10 points or 2 touchdowns by the second half. While we have a good football team and we can rely on Donovan McNabb to take us out of those holes sometimes, we can't rely on him to take us out of those holes all the time. And this was a prime example of a week that we dug ourselves too deep in a ditch the first half, and it was too deep. It was too much to overcome. And I blame that on a slow start. I blame that on poor coaching in the first half. I blame that on all kinds of different things that are going on. But the bottom line is we're not capitalizing on opportunities, especially in the first half. and we were trailing now, 3 weeks in a row. I can't say how important it is to play a complete game of football and not fall behind. So, whatever we got to do, cinch up the line, stop fumbling in the goal line, take advantage of those early scores. You got to put these teams away. The New Orleans Saints were a better football team than them, but unfortunately they outplayed us and they outcoached us. And like I said, speaking of getting outcoached, taking the last 8.5 minutes off the clock, wow, that was remarkable. I've never seen anything like it. And I'm obviously remarkable. I'm an Eagles fan, so it was really frustrating for me. But to not even let Andy Reid get his hands on the ball and take it back, what else can you say about that? See, the Mafia is talking a little bit of trash there about their big win against the Houston Texans. Congratulations, guys. You beat the Bad News Bears. Let's see what happens this week in Monday night. I have the Giants winning 28-24, upsetting the Cowboys in Dallas. Anybody else interested in my picks? I'm really money most of the time. I got the Chargers over the Chiefs 30-17. I got the Jaguars over the Texans 27-13. Patriots over the Bills 20-9. I got the Steelers over the Falcons 24-21. I got the Packers over the Dolphins 20-10. I got the Eagles over the Bucks 31-17. I got the Jets over the Lions 24-13. I got the Panthers upsetting the Bengals in Cincinnati 24-21. Got the Broncos over the Browns 17-6. I got the Colts over the Redskins 35-24. I got the Seahawks over the Vikings 28-17. Cardinals win in Oakland 24-13. And as I told you, my Monday night pick, I have the Giants upsetting the Cowboys in Dallas. We're still 4-2. We're still in first place. Obviously, we roll on to a 5-2 victory next week. 31-17 Eagles. Don't worry. We're not going to win every game. Big props to the Saints again. You guys are a playoff team. Maybe we'll see you there. But once again, it's we'll fix everything. Everything is a work in progress, and it will be fixed. 12-4 this season, so we should be fine. Let's go Mets tonight, baby. We got to take it. It's now or never. I'm all about believing the Amazins are going to do it. So if not, we had a good run, but I don't believe it's over here. And then we get El Duque back for the World Series. So let's go Mets. It's called quality over quantity, people. I'm not just shuffling out 5 posts a week anymore, by the way. So to the haters who are on my post saying that, where are you at, John Ammo, blah, 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 you're going to have to be a little bit more patient. I got Street Baller 16 on the mic. So, we're trying to mix things up a little bit. John Ammo reporting to you from the archives, everybody. Reminding you to don't be afraid and do the bird.
The champ is here!